It's R93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video. People are saying Keith Thurman's ducked Errol Spence. See, avoiding a high risk, low reward fighter is not really a duck if you're going for a fighter that is high risk, high reward. Danny Garcia is a high risk but a high reward than Errol Spence. So how can unifying the division be a duck? How can you be ducking Errol Spence when you're unifying the division? That makes no sense. Keith Thurman is not ducking Errol Spence, and you know what? If he's avoiding him, but avoiding a high risk, low reward fighter is not a duck. It's kind of like, actually, this is the worst example, but it's like kind of Timothy Bradley ducked Amir Khan in a way, but it's a duck that's not really a cherry. He got Manny Pacquiao. It's not like he ducked Amir Khan and he got some no-name bum fighter. You know, a lot of these fighters were high risk, low reward, and a lot of people didn't pick him. It was not necessarily a cherry pick. It's just that they high risk, low reward. Why fight a fighter that's high risk, low reward when you can fight a fighter that's high risk, high reward like Danny Garcia when you can unify the title? So, you know, people need to stop with the Keith Thurman ducking Errol Spence. That's nonsense. Keith Thurman just fought Sean Porter. This is coming from me. I've been saying that Danny Garcia has a better resume. I've been saying that Danny Garcia will beat Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman was somewhat overrated in my opinion. I've said this and I still believe that to this day. I still believe it. But Keith Thurman is not ducking Errol Spence. And you know what? Keith Thurman, I have to respect him because he's willing to fight everyone reasonably. Errol Spence is not reasonable. Guy just turned pro like 4 years ago. I watched him at the Olympics. And you know, like in the London Olympic, it wasn't even that far along, you know. It wasn't like 2012. That's like just over 4 years, 4.5 years. That's not even that far away. Errol Spence has beat two fighters, that Chris Algieri, who was a former world champion. You know, he never really shined, if that makes sense. Yeah, he had his moments against Provodnikov and Amir Khan, but he lost the fight against Amir Khan. He lost against Manny Pacquiao. He got knocked out against Errol Spence. It wasn't like, yeah, he made a statement doing it, and he made a statement doing Bondo because he did better than Keith Thurman. But at the same time, that doesn't mean he'll beat Keith Thurman. He could do. But Keith Thurman is not ducking Errol Spence. We have to get that out of the way. You can't be ducking while you're unifying the division. I don't care what people say. So, with that said, who do you think Errol Spence can fight? You know, I personally think he could fight Kell Brook, but Kell Brook's being a bitch. Actually, I shouldn't say that. He's still a good fighter, but yeah, actually, Kell Brook's being a bitch, you know. And the thing is, Kell Brook is ducking Errol Spence because the reason why I say Kell Brook is ducking Errol Spence and not Keith Thurman is because Kell Brook used to be known as Mr. Mandatory, and every bum fighter that would come in, he's very eager to take that fight. And the only way he wouldn't take that fight is if Amir Khan gave him an offer that he liked, i.e. a 60-40 split, which he doesn't deserve. And I'll make another video for that, for Kell Brook and Amir Khan situation, but that's another topic. Kell Brook was fighting mandatories, and as soon as one good mandatory comes up, he's not willing to fight him. That's a duck, because everyone else that was a mandatory, you're willing to fight them. All of a sudden, you're not willing to fight Errol Spence when he became a mandatory, so you know, that's a duck, but Keith Thurman's not ducking. So that's really all I have to say, man. Don't be just think before you speak, and don't buy into people's hype all the time. Errol Spence could be the truth, but I don't think he is. I actually don't think he's the best in the welterweight division. He's definitely one of the best, but his defense is a bit disappointing. He'll get hit a lot, and he doesn't have the fastest footwork. I don't think Errol Spence is the type of fighter that people think he will be. He'd definitely be one of the top fighters at welterweight division. He might beat Keith Thurman, who knows? But I doubt he beats Danny Garcia. And maybe he might not even beat Kell Brook. Who knows, man? Who knows? But that's yet to be seen. He could prove me wrong. You know, Errol Spence, he's a good fighter, but yeah, I don't want to run around in circles. That's really all I have to say. I'm SR93 Boxing. I'm out.